All right, welcome back to Phasmophobia and welcome to the No Evidence Streak. Now this is actually a brand new challenge that I've been working on, and this is the No Evidence Streak. And yeah, we're pretty much starting a streak with only the same exact difficulty. We have to get perfect games on every single No Evidence game. And while we're doing this streak challenge, it has to be all in a row basically as well. I'm gonna try my best not to go to like the same maps every time, but we will probably still go to some of the maps the same. But just you wait, I actually implemented a couple rules, which is every 10 games that we get, or whenever the streak hits 10, we have to go to a medium map, and that means we also have to get a perfect game on there as well. So we can go to Point Hope, we could go to Prison, Maple Lodge Campsite, and then another rule, after every 50, so once we hit the first 50 or 100, every 50, we have to go to a large map. So imagine having to go to high school to get a perfect game on this difficulty. Now the difficulty itself actually isn't too bad. I do start off with some sanity, as well as have some pills, normal ghost speed. The only really scary part is that the grace period is 1 second, which means if the ghost hunts on top of you, you only have 1 second to smudge, because I already know you cannot run away from the ghost if it starts on top of you. And another thing about this difficulty is I have no hiding spot, so I basically have to hide in plain sight or loop the ghost, do whatever to survive. But yes, those are the rules. I do have to stick with this difficulty. I actually gave myself a rule that I can never change this difficulty unless I actually die and I have to restart and maybe I want to change something, then I might do that. But this is the same difficulty that I will do for the whole streak. And of course, we'll be going with our own items as well. We're not going to do anything too crazy like tier 1 only or something like that. I just want to bring in the best of the best. All right, also to start off with, this is actually just going to be like the first few games of the streak. I'm going to go like 1 through 5, but you're probably only going to be seeing 3 games. Because during the first stream, I only played 7 games in 4 hours. So you can probably assume that the games are pretty long, but that's the name of the game. You have to be absolutely perfect. So without any further ado, make sure you guys are subscribed and let's get right into this, shall we? Honestly, we should probably start off with Nell's Diner. Nell's Diner, first game on the No Evidence Streak. Let's go. Gotta go for a perfect game, and that's about it. Now, how I'm gonna start, because we obviously start at 75% sanity. I'm just gonna drop in all our safety items right away. And normally whenever I'm doing No Evidence on Nell's Diner, I've been going to the side door instead. I think the side door is a bit more safer, just in my opinion. Plus I'm also just gonna open the door right away. Usually I open the door like when I'm ready to go in to test for mimics, because mimics within the first minutes, like usually when I'm doing like no sanity games, whenever you have a mimic, they actually can't mimic anything after a minute passes, or before a minute passes pretty much. So if you have a hunt that happens before a minute and it's like a special ghost, like a revenant or something, you know that can only be a revenant, because mimics can't mimic that yet, pretty much. Which is why I usually like start my timer whenever I'm opening doors like that. I think it's like a pretty good little system to do. And there we go. We're starting off. Now obviously this part will be like probably the boring part, where I'm just going in and getting, like dropping off all my stuff. But I think it's actually a good way to do it, because while I'm dropping my stuff off, that gives the ghost a chance to do stuff. So it might like turn on a light or something, or I might catch something out of the corner of my eyes. Like it'll just give me more information while I'm just like bringing my stuff to the truck. So I think that would be good. Like so far it's done only like one thing, so we can see that it's kind of a quiet ghost probably. Imagine I get a sound from outside here. You can actually get sounds from outside. I've done it before. Like when you have friends getting hunted inside, you can stand at the front door or the side door or whatever and get a sound from that. It actually works good. Imagine there's orbs. That would be crazy. Oh wait, there's a sound right there. I'm not gonna walk in though. But there's a sound pointing in the manager's office. Or yeah, I think in the manager's office. That's great. I think we know where the ghost is now. Let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see like how far I can go. Because especially with like the rule that I have to do a medium map on every 10, and then every 50 I have to go to a large map. I think that'll be a pretty cool twist. But let's actually go into the map and see what happens. Now I do start off at 75% sanity. Will probably require me to hold on to a smudge like right away. And then definitely want to turn on some lights for sure. Now I think the ghost is in here. Yes, 2 degrees exactly in here. Okay, perfect. So that means I can actually set up for on Rio test. That's why I brought in 3 candles. You can pretty much, let's see, this covered that area. Just drop in 3 candles, and once it blows up the 3rd candle, if it uses a crucifix immediately after using the 3rd candle, then that basically just means it's an Unreal. You are blowing them quite fast. Actually an Unreal. Okay, any orbs? I don't really want to turn the light off, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. Motion light. Oh, it's walking out. Okay, I see you. Okay. I definitely want to have all my media stuff on. It could potentially actually be a mare too. It might have like walked out. It just wants to move or something. All right, Ghost, can you give me a sign? George Marsh. Can you give me a sign? Shadow Ghost. I'm just gonna run. I do not want to lose my sanity. Okay, thank you. Let's go. Got the ghost photo already. That's pretty good. Okay, got that. Boom. And we got that video as well. Perfect. And it did not hunt. On Rios, whenever they do their ability, like after the third counter blow to then hunt, they have like a 1 to 6 or like 0 to 6 seconds of like a period where they can hunt, pretty much. He's walking out. Did he roam? He might have just changed rooms. Also, wait. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. That'd be nice to get a video and a sound of that. But what's our sanity? I feel like that's pretty early, actually. Remember, we start off at 75% sanity. I've also been trying to stay in the light. I also ran away from that ghost event, although maybe it did touch me. Oh no, it didn't. Look at that. We are very high still. 70%. Literally, like, only 2 ghosts can hunt at that point. I mean, actually a couple. But none of these. I would say no on Rio. All those firelights have been blown out for way longer than 6 seconds. There's a bunch of early hunting ghosts, but basically only these 4 ghosts can actually early hunt up to there. Demons can normally hunt at 70% sanity. Yokais, they have a ability to where if someone is talking near a yokai, they can early hunt up to 80% sanity, which we are definitely below. The Mimic can obviously mimic like a demon, using its ability to hunt whenever. A Thay is actually, when they're young, they can hunt at 75% sanity, so basically they can hunt whenever you walk in, which is definitely something you gotta be careful of. But yeah, that seems like a demon right there. I mean, we'll just have to see. Like, we'll have to just test. We're for sure gonna be testing because we want to make sure and get this ghost correct every single time. That's the thing. You don't want to like risk getting it wrong and ruining the whole streak. So I have to try my best to get it right every time. Now I'm actually just gonna take this so I can just get the video and sound of the crucifix being used. I might as well take this. Why not? That'll also give me time to look for the bone as well. And plus, if it is actually a demon, then it'll probably use its ability at some point anyways. Alright, always hold on to a smudge. Always want to hold on to a smudge. It's kind of weird that it never walked on that salt though, but that just tells me a change. It's like actually out here now or something. No? I mean, it definitely changed. It's not 2 degrees there. It's like moved away somewhere. It's walking though. I think it might be kitchen. That seems like kitchen right there. I'm just gonna video. Can you give me a sign? Please. Okay, and? Oh. As it does it. Okay. I got a better trick. Boom. You just place it down, immediately record. Easy as that. Not a problem. Alright, so it's moved into the kitchen now. It almost certainly has. So let's put some smudges wherever. And since I use that crucifix right there, it probably means it's a demon. I mean, it still covers some of the kitchen, but still not that much. Like all the time I see ghosts. Can I get a sound? No, there's another sound. Wait, did I not get it? I think I got it now. Yeah. What was that? Paranormal laughing. You guys heard that too, right? I definitely heard it when I was recording that. Totally. Alright, we still need a couple photos. We got a ghost photo, which is really good. So we don't need to worry about getting that anymore. That's kind of a requirement for like no events games. There's not many things you can take pictures of. I guess the good thing about Diner the diner here is you have so many sinks around. I think there's like a total of 10 sinks. So you might get like a dirty water picture to take over that. But usually on no evidence, a ghost picture is required. Okay, you have EMF, burn crucifix, EMF, or I already said EMF. Curse possession, and then bone, and then you still need one photo, which is usually the ghost. But sometimes you can get lucky and get a dirty water, stuff like that. Alright. So we still need to find the curse possession and the bone, but besides that, that'll be all our photos. I'm not really focusing on getting the best of the best media. I don't need to get that. I just need to complete the game, that's all. Complete the game and get a perfect game. That's my goal. For every single game for the no evidence streak, which I think this could be a pretty fun challenge. Alright, Ghost, you wanna give me a sign, please? I should be holding like a camera and stuff too. A sound I can easily get like a hunting sound. I could also probably just get a hunting video. Although I don't want to be like putting myself in a position where I can get killed. Oh, are you in here now? Hey, hold on. I should be checking with the thermo. Here we go. Definitely here. 1.1 degree. Yeah, I think so. They probably just interact with that through the wall. Okay, that's totally fine. Alright, can you give me a sign? What was your name again? George Marsh. Do something. Now, we have to hope that the bone isn't going to be like spawning in like a glitch spot. That could be like our only thing that could happen to us is the bone is just like unfindable. And we literally can't do anything about that. I saw Casson have something like that happen, I think on Willow or something like that. He had like an unfindable bone, and so he had to reset his streak. But this is a brand new map, so that could totally happen here. You never know. I mean, most of the time I've been able to find the bones, so I think it'll be okay. I hope. Oh yeah, by the way, you can turn this on. I just learned that from watching Insum stream. I've been catching up on streams. I just learned about that from CJ. That's kind of cool. Never thought you could turn that on. I never even looked at that, to be honest. Bone, where's the bone? We're not gonna find this, are we? We definitely will. It's probably like in the break room or something. I also need to look for the, okay, not a djinn, but it can't be a djinn anyways. It could literally only be like 4 ghosts. Now, how's our crucifixes? Oh, that one's burned already. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the video. Let's go. Okay. Well then, hello ghost. This guy is pretty happy to hunt. Is it getting warmer again? Did he move again? No? Okay. This is almost certainly a demon. I mean, I have the crucifix right here, which only covers like this part of the kitchen right there. Like it's certainly a demon. Like if I put it right here, what if I just put it right here? We'll still use this crucifix. We have motion sensors, so we can track the ghost movement. So he's right here. I will go for a hunting sound, because why not? Obviously photo, I just need the bone. I never checked this room. I still need a bone and curse possession. Where could that be? Yeah, obviously still hunting. So the fact that it's still hunting probably tells me it's not gonna be a mimic. Mirror, okay. We have a mirror, and there's the bone. Perfect. There we go. Bone is required for a perfect game. Still don't know why, like there's no like lore reason for that, but it's just required. Now obviously we do not have any hide spots. I can't even open these lockers, so we will have to just run through the hallways, stay out of sight. There is actually a hiding spot in the manager's office you can use. That's actually a pretty decent one. Well, I'm curious to hear what the ghost sounds like speed wise. So let's bring up the mirror. It is in the kitchen. I should be at like probably 20-30% sanity now. If I were to assume. I could probably just get the crucifix used as well for the sound. Okay, that sounds normal. Hey buddy. Alright, get cleansed. I'm gonna go grab my other stuff. It is also speeding up, by the way, you heard that. So now we're testing for yokai. Oh, he's done. Okay, never mind. I probably will break the mirror. I will break the mirror. Let's turn on all these lights. I want to test for yokai. Just at least a couple more tests. Why not? Buddy? He's over there, I think. I said we're gonna turn on some lights, sir. Kind of gets annoying whenever you have like so many ghosts always shutting the lights off because of ghost events. All right. Oh, you know, we can also test with the smudge timer too. You can see the timer is getting close to hitting 1 minute. So now a demon can actually hunt whenever it wants. I think they still have to use their ability to like hunt whenever they can. We'll have to get lucky with it using its ability. But if it hunts before 1 minute 30 seconds passes, then that's a demon right there. I'm fairly certain it's just a demon. The amount of times it's used the crucifix, like it's already burnt through all of them. Alright, so it did not use its ability. They don't have to use their ability all the time, which I feel like sometimes they should. Because some demons you get will be like extremely shy. Let me just hide in here. Hunting. Hey buddy. He came right to me. Now I saw he went to like a certain spot. That's just what ghosts have been doing recently. They kind of like check out spots first and then they go to the player. I mean, that time I think he was gonna come in. He was just on his way and then he stopped. So I'm still kind of thinking demon. But we will see. I mean, so far it doesn't seem like a yokai. It's obviously not a Fae, because the first time we did, it was speeding up. Which says their speed is only based on age, and they can't actually speed up with the line of sight. Which, if you don't know what line of sight is, it's obviously if the ghost sees you, they're going to speed up. That's how that works. And almost all the ghosts can do that. Even Jinns, even Raichus, even though they have certain speed ups or like speed abilities they can use, they still have points where, wait. Oh, he opened the door for me. Okay, if I close it, you can't open it. Weirdly. Oh, it's hunting. And you see the timer right there? It hasn't even passed 1 minute 30 yet. So that is a certified demon right there. Boom. Okay, we have all objectives. You can see that. We have everything unique. Definitely want to make sure. And we picked up the bone. It was right here. Definitely want to double check that. We have everything unique here, video-wise, and unique sounds. All right, that should be a perfect game. And it's been hunting so many times that it should just be a demon. For sure, should just be a demon. Now I will double check. I am gonna take this. I'm also gonna double check with the thermometer, make sure I know where the ghost room is. It seems like it's still in here. Just gonna double check with the orbs. You have to be sure. Shadow ghost. Alright. Well, I'm gonna smudge you. Hey, buddy. Recording does not matter at all. Alright, I saw no orbs, and it's been hunting constantly. It's been using all the crucifixes throughout the contract. That has to be a demon. Boom. Just like that. Easy peasy. We also got a pretty good weather, too. Windy. Windy's actually a great weather for this map. There goes the tumbleweed. You see it? Alright. See ya, Charles. Or George. I'm still thinking of Charles from last game. All right, demon, we have it selected. I'm just gonna leave it here. This should be correct. Let's go. Perfect investigation bonus. That is a 1. We have a streak of 1. Let's go. I mean, this is obviously the start. So hopefully we'll be getting like, I don't know how far we'll be able to go. It did do a room change of 1. Bone was in the break room, of course. What do I want to go to next? Let's go to a good map. Willow. Even though there's still like some glitches there, it's still a pretty good map. Okay, not a blood moon. That'd be crazy if it was a blood moon. Alright, doing the exact same as I did last game. I'm gonna just bring in all my items, get everything all set up. I never noticed there's like a bronze like insert in the crucifix. You see that? When I shine it here. Like on the, it's like bronze or gold. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, obviously if we see like a big spike, that can't be EMF5 because this is no evidence that you will never ever see EMF5 come up on the board. Even if it looks like it, it'll never, like the game physically cannot give you any evidence. All right, turn the lights on right away. Oh, I found the bone already. That's actually huge. That is really big. Let me grab my camera immediately and take a photo. Did the motion sensor just get tripped? I should, before picking it up, I should always check it. I can't forget about that. I don't know if I heard the motion sensor get tripped. All right. Let's just set up these smudges everywhere. Probably gonna set one up here. Here, please. Oh. Okay, I think we know where the ghost is. Crucifix. Ooh, monkey paw. That's pretty good. There we go. Got that. Have a crucifix. Boom. That's almost certainly the room. I'm actually gonna turn the light off, just in case it's actually a mare. Now I'm just gonna open these doors like that halfway. Check for Ure. Just in case it is a mare, I'm gonna leave the light off. I don't want it to run away from its room. Hey, buddy. What are you doing here? Okay, I missed like everything there. Nice. Wait. Why are you here now? Excuse me? Hold up. It's a good thing I have a crucifix still here. But why are you here? I mean, all ghosts can kind of do that. They can just use a ghost vent as a way to teleport to certain places. Even though it does kind of seem far, I'm pretty sure ghosts, like every ghost can pretty much do that. Like they might be roaming like over to the hallway and then they can still like use a ghost vent to teleport near the player. It's walking back now. Interesting though, that might be like a banshee or something. Alright. Let's just let's slowly get our bearings right. Let's just get everything all set up. So 21 degrees everywhere. Oh, it's cold in that room. Or colder. I think we have a room change. It almost certainly was in this room, right? Like we had the teddy bear giggle. Or maybe this was the original room. Okay, now it's warming up. That could also be the case. Okay. Interesting. Can you give me a sign? What's your name? Maria Dexter. All I gotta do is escape the ghost. Easy. That should be totally fine on this map. Okay, monkey paw. Boom. Got that. I'm not gonna drop my smudge. Okay, I see no orbs. I see a whole lot of nothing so far. That's fine. Always hold on to smudge, especially if it's 1 second grace period. I should always hold on to it, no matter what. Okay, got that there. Boom. I'm just gonna place this here, and then place this guy in here. Because why not? All right. Yeah, that crucifix should definitely cover that whole room, and this should cover this whole hallway. I hear stuff in there now. I think it did change to there. Ghost, can you give me a sign? It is warmer in here. Okay, so I think it did change here. Ah, okay. Just gonna use that as a little mare test. Okay. There's a phone here. Yes. Boom. Alright, just gonna set that there. Easy. Alright, well in that case, I'm gonna move this crucifix into that room instead. The one in the hallway will definitely be useful. Should be really nice for us. I don't know, I kind of feel like it might be in here too. Interesting. There's also sound here. She's whispering. Cool. Good to know, lady. Alright, that was the second blowout. So one more blowout. And if it uses the crucifix, it's almost certainly non-Rio. Okay. This ghost, I'm gonna just roll out Goryo. I think it was in this room before, and it moved to here, and then now it's in here. I think it's making this room colder. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like trying to go to the basement now or something. Yeah, it's almost certainly getting warmer in here. It also hasn't tripped the motion center. Let's walk this around. Okay, it got tripped. It might be going to here, actually. It just walked into the radius. Because how the motion sensor would work, by the way, if you see this radius, if the ghost walks into it, it'll point to where the ghost is, obviously. So it walked in the radius from there, and then it blinked again in that direction. So that means the ghost walked in here and then went this direction, pretty much. That's how the motion sensors work. I'll move the crucifix like right here. And I'll... Hey, buddy. Let's go. We got it. We got the photo. Easy. Alright, we do need to escape. Oh wait, I got a duplicate. Whoops. I forgot I already got motion sensed. Whoopsies. Shadow, right? Yeah, shadow ghost. Oh. And? Camera's right here. It didn't use a crucifix. So that's probably certified no on Rio. Ooh. I had this door open, right? So we'll just have to see. Where is it walking? Definitely in here though, by the way. Cold breath. Ghost, where are you? Okay, it's not getting tripped now. Oh, it just got tripped. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna place the salt here. If it's gonna be roaming out. Like it almost seems like a wraith, to be honest. Which could also like explain why the ghost is like over there at the front. This ghost can almost certainly hunt. Okay, what all do I need? I need to escape the ghost. I'm done with photos. It's standing in the stall, look at that. Wait, is it? It definitely is, it's a wraith. You can see that. She was standing like right here. She should have triggered the salt there. That's gotta be a wraith. Well, you know, where's my no, don't drop that. My EMF. I can use this to test for wraith as well. If it teleports to me, that'd be perfect. We're actually getting some pretty decent stuff. I mean, video-wise, it's not the best, but I mean, translucent ghost, shadow ghost. I could probably delete something and go for better ghost photos, but I'm not gonna do that. This is definitely a wraith, though. She was like standing like right here, I think. Yeah, if you don't know what the wraiths do, they're supposed to like never touch the ground, technically. Even though these ghosts, like models, they look like they're touching the ground, obviously. And they like look like they walk through salt whenever you're getting hunted and they walk through it. But just lore-wise, they can never like actually touch the ground. No, I'll take the sound though. Thank you. Alright, I just need a video. And that's good. I already have interaction, right? Yes. I think I'm gonna go set up for a hunt now. Because obviously this really seems like a wraith. Just case closed right away. I've got to be careful. Which is why I'm moving the crucifixes close to me. I don't want the ghost to teleport to me and then hunt from like behind me or something. Somehow. Alright, this should cover the whole area. For the most part. I'm missing a smudge. There we go. Just want to have everything on me. Hey, buddy. I already have that video. Alright, let's toss this down. Let's get some salt, shall we? I mean, with a ghost vent like that, you can also like literally put salt underneath their feet as they're doing the ghost vent. And you can know it instantly. Oh, we're not even hunting range. Okay, that's good. I'm kind of surprised. I've got hit by like 2 ghost vents already. I guess not, because I got hit by the airball, which takes me down by 10. Alright, anyways, let's get some salt. I'm not gonna take pills. And we're gonna salt this place up. That for sure. We're gonna make the ghost really salty. Cover that. Boom. I don't really need this at all. I really just need to hold on to smudges. There's no escape for this ghost. 0. I could put this all right there too. Why not? Boom. Alright, I don't even know what my cursed possession is. Maybe we should find... Oh wait, no, never mind. I do know what my cursed possession is. It's a monkey paw. I think I will use it. Alright, don't kill me. Alright, paw. I wish the ghost was trapped. I wish for fog weather. Boom. I wish to leave. Hey, it does work. Nice. I just wanted to check, see if that works with non-hunt. It does. Very nice. Alright, anyways. I'm here to make the ghost hunt. And to make her mad. Maria Dexter. She's getting a real softy, that's for sure. Pretty certain it's a wraith. It can't be a phantom because it didn't disappear whenever I took the photos. That's an obvious one. It potentially could have been a Jinn because it hasn't shut the breaker off. It did a singing ghost vent, so it can't be a shade. It did an airball misform. You see right here. It's also in the basement, I think. Hey, buddy. Hey. Come back, you dummy. It walked down there too. You see that? It's obviously a wraith. Alright, get smudged. Thank you. Easy. Not even a problem. Alright, we escaped the ghost. Everything unique. We got the bone. It was just right there at the entrance. Videos all unique and unique sounds. And that's obviously a wraith. It did not step in any salt at all. You see that? Even the salt by the basement door, like it walked down to the basement and it was not stepping. So that's one of the easy ghosts. That's like a ghost you want to get all the time. Well, maybe not all the time because these ghosts can actually teleport. But yeah, here we go. We have race selected. Double check again. All right, easy. Not a problem. Let's go. Raid. Boom. Yeah, that's not very good media. 146. That's like only getting like all the common stuff, like $5 value stuff. That time was 18 minutes, which is totally fine. Bone was in the living room. Good. All right, and we get to add one more to our streak. No evidence streak. 2. All right, let's go to Tanglewood, shall we? Oh yeah, by the way, I passed level 300 too. Kind of crazy, actually. I think the highest I've been was like level 385 or something like that. It was past 300 for sure. If not, it's either Banshee or Mare. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, Spirit. Okay, just gotta make sure and be thorough. That's for sure. Man, that was a 50-minute game. Jeez, that was definitely a longer one, but that gives us +1 to our no evidence streak. Let's go. Yeah, as I said, this is not gonna be a speed run. This is just like this is a no evidence streak. We gotta be thorough with our games. All right, let's go to Ridgeview, shall we? Yep, it was indeed a shade. Let's go. And that's a streak of 4. Boom. It's 36 minutes. That's definitely a bit long, but it's definitely, I don't know, want to be thorough. It did 5 events, only 3 hunts, 7 room changes. That's crazy. We haven't gotten to Camp Woodland or Grafton yet. I kind of don't want to, but we should. Let's go to Camp Woodland, shall we? This one might be a challenge. Maybe a challenge. Unless we see orbs. I cannot see anything, actually. What the heck? Okay, that's crazy. Okay, we can see a bit better here. Might as well check. I mean, here's like one of the rare maps where you can kind of like almost see all the rooms. In fact, you're really good for checking for orbs. Alright, I'm just gonna start tossing my stuff in. Definitely want to open the doors. Kind of want to get the EMF in right away just to double check for like phantom or something. Maybe it does like a phantom roam or a wraith teleport. I think they still roam or teleport to you like, if they know that you're outside. I think it's just like a weird system. If you're not inside, they'll like, I guess they assume the player is just the door, so they'll roam to the door instead. Which you can kind of tell with that. Oh, one of the candles is out. I can see that right away. What happened? Definitely want to smudge. Oh, cold breath. It's in the campfire room. If you didn't know, when you walk in, you're automatically in the campfire room. It's like a big, it's like a weird shape. It like goes, the room goes from like the door here, all the way to like that corner, that pole, to that pole, and it cuts off like over here, and then it's just like one big room pretty much. That's the campfire room right there. I just want to hurry up and get these lights on. The lights kind of show where the rooms are too. Like this room is like just one big room as well. Like the picnic area, going to here, cutting off like right here, and it's like this whole area. And that's that room. So we are in the room here. That's good. Now it already blew out one candle. I noticed that right away. Or when I came back from a bathroom break. We'll see what happens. Now if the ghost turns the firelight or the campfire on as well, then that's also an automatic tell that's not in Rio. I'll also... yeah, I'll place one here. And I'll also place motion here as well. Maybe track the ghosts. Like maybe it's actually not here anymore. Let's see. 3 degrees. Okay. It's also cold here too. The normal temperature for fog should be like 14. Yeah, like here. 14, 13. Obviously the temperature fluctuates. It might have just changed to this room. Or it might be just roaming between here. We'll just have to keep on top of the thermos. 13 in there. 14 in here as well. Okay. Alright, let's actually just get all of our stuff in the area so we can actually start getting media and whatnot. Any sounds? Got that. Still cold breath. Yeah, I think it may have moved. It probably touched the store, if I were to assume. But yeah, this counts as the blue tent. If you like step right here, you're automatically in blue tent. 14. 14. Oh, airball. Sound. Where's my sound recorder? It's all the way over here. Okay, well, airball. I got the photo. Let's go. Not an Oni. Good to know. It's also standing right here. Okay. So we found the ghost. We actually found it. That's good. You want to give me a sign? Megan West. We need 3 videos and we need detected with the paramic. Yeah, sometimes that sucks finding the ghost that way. Sometimes it works. Let's check this room again. See if it's cold still. It warmed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no Goryo. Because this was the room for sure. And then now it's no longer cold there. It's now moved to here, I believe. Which is good. That's good info right there. The Goryo is like usually one of the last ghosts that you'll rule out with no evidence. So the faster you rule that ghost out, the better. Now this ghost has been kind of quiet, so never mind. Let's run. I'll also take a photo. Hey, buddy. Nice try. Okay, yeah, we did not lose any sanity from that. Let's go. Got mist form, got ghosts already. Good video. Yeah, this looks like EMF 5, but this is also the same as a ghost vent, because they are always EMF 4. Excuse me. You're in the corner here. You're just ghost. I don't care about that. That was a same ghost vent though. That's good info. No shade. And no phantom. Where's our salt? Right there. Just gonna put the salt here. Where is this ghost? Is it actually back in the campfire? It may be. 10 degrees. 9. Okay, it's not here. It definitely moved somewhere else. Honestly, if you're in a tent, that'd be perfect. 14. Oh, crap. I think it's here. No? Where is the ghost? It's obviously not here. And I don't think it's here. I think it's in one of these rooms now or something. 14. 13. Oh, if temps are right, it's gotta be like one of these rooms back here. Excuse me? It's here. It roamed all the way to this pit, I think. Okay, smudging it. That was close. You know, I definitely should be careful with my sanity. I don't think it sped up though. I'm pretty sure it stayed the same speed. That might be a Thay right there. Yeah, look at our sanity too. That was an early hunt, so it cannot be any of these guys. I'm pretty sure it did. I don't think it's sped up, so I think it's just a Thay. Let's take a pill. Just take a chill pill. Honestly, I'm gonna wait for it to go up. We were just spending all that time trying to find the ghost. We just need to take it easy right now. Okay, so we should not get hunted at all now. Actually, yeah, it can't be Hantu anyways because they can't really hunt. I should have thought about that too. Okay, we also have a mirror. I think I saw that. Really useful curse possession. Boom. Hey, that's the bone. I already have that, buddy. I should definitely grab these crucifixes like immediately. I'll grab this one that's over here too. I just need 3 videos and paramedic sound. We can easily do that. Alright. I don't need my smudge timer. Turn the light on. No mayor. That's good. Although I'm pretty sure it never sped up, so I think it's literally just a Thay. Literally. Door touch. And by the way, if you have evidence and you're trying to find the fingerprints, they're not actually going to be on the tent flaps. They show up right here. If it touches this door or any of the tent doors on these kind of tents, they show up right here. Like fingerprints will show up right here. If they touch the window, then they'll show up obviously on the window. And if they touch these, I think they show up right above here. Although I haven't seen fingerprints there recently, so I don't know, maybe they don't anymore. Okay. Also, pick up the bone, by the way. Did I take a photo? I did. Yeah, I just ran away because it did the ghost vent. That's right. Alright, I could have taken a video there. I didn't want to risk it, though. Just in case it was going to kill me while I was recording the video. I just would not risk that. Alright. That's good, though. I think we found the ghost. Also just did an interaction. I don't know where my sound recorder is. Ghost vent. Yep. Where's my sound recorder? I think I left it over there. That's annoying. Oh. That's a photo. EMF, that works too. I literally just need a sound. That's fine. We need to detect it with the paramedic. We can do that. Let's just take all of our stuff. I'm also gonna take this with me. I think I'm just gonna let it hunt. Also, what sanity was that? Yeah, it's still early hunt. But we probably aged it a bunch already because it was kind of slow already. Also, I'm just gonna take another one of these. Might as well. And we got the crucifix right there. I'm just gonna move it back here so we are covered. I think I heard the thing turn on. It turned those like little gas stoves on. That's fine. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a sound. Honestly. And now it shouldn't be able to hunt at all. Assuming I've aged it a few times. Its hunting threshold should be down as well. The Thay's speed is based on age. And their age actually changes a couple things. It changes how fast they run, as well as when they can hunt as well. When they're young... Wait. There we go. When they're young, they can hunt up to 75% sanity. That's their hunting threshold. But every time you age them, their hunting threshold also goes down by 6%. So I assume I probably aged it at least like 4 times maybe. I mean, I've been near it a bunch already. So like 4 times 6, that's 24. So 75 minus 24, what is that? Like 51? So it can only hunt at like 51% sanity. Got everything you need here. And I'll just go for a hunting sound. Like honestly, I might as well just stand next to it. There's still like another crucifix use, right? Yeah, we should still be okay. Hey. Alright, thanks for the sound. Wait, that's a duplicate. When did I get the ghost then? Huh. I don't remember ever getting that. Whoops. Well, still very active. So obviously I haven't aged it enough. As well as the Thay being like super fast when they're young. Their hunting threshold is super high, like 75% sanity. They're also their activity is also very high too when they're young. Because they're basically on the same level as Onis with like ghost vents. But over time as they age, their hunting threshold goes down, so does their activity. So they basically go from an Oni leveled activity all the way down to a shade. Which I have seen that a few times already, and they're very, very just quiet. They're literally just shades. They don't want to hunt at all either. I think they can age up to 10 times. That's their maximum times they can age. Okay, it hunted. Smudging it. I was gonna get that. And we got a smudge already. It is speeding up. I'm gonna smudge it again. Stay away. Okay, so it is actually speeding up. So not a Thay. Not a Mori, right? Actually, maybe? No, it can't be Mori. Moris can't really hunt. It's literally just a demon, I think. Yeah, definitely turn the light on. Like maybe yokai. Actually, yeah, never mind. I was about to say they can't really hunt, but they can. Definitely way too early for the Unreal, I think. Right? Actually, maybe. Okay, we'll have to rethink. Potentially Unreal. Let's get back in for a demon test. I also don't think it's a demon because the crucifix is there and it hunted like somewhat close. This might just be like an Unreal or yokai. So we're down to one smudge now, right? I think so. I burned this one at first. I don't want to use my smudge. Stop! Oh gosh. Okay, well I just used all my smudges. Thanks to that ghost. Okay, you know what? Being on Rio. I dare you. It's on Rio. Okay. Yeah, that blew it up before 20 seconds passed. It for sure is an Rio. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know now. I've got to be very careful now. I don't have any smudges left. So now I've got to just use these as a way to sprint away from the ghost. Or no, I could honestly... You know what? Since I have the sanity, I'm just gonna take all of it. So that'll put me at 80% sanity. And if I remove these candles, it won't be able to hunt. I only want it to hunt on top of the crucifix. That's the only time I want it to be able to hunt. And we need to find where this ghost is now. I don't think it's in this room anymore. I mean, it's still cold in there, but... I think it's here now. Yeah, lover's bench area. Yeah, this crucifix is still unused. We got this area. It's not really a light in here. I'm fairly certain that's Unreal though. Okay, you guys saw me. I threw all three of those candles there and it blew one out already. Even though 20 seconds haven't passed when I lit those candles. I'm literally just gonna light a candle and put them on top. And see if it hunts from them. And now I don't want to get touched by ghost mints at all. It's actually a very dangerous situation we're in. No smudges, no sand pills to be able to run away from the ghost. Not really any safety. Oh yeah, I got the Paramax down apparently. Blew out a candle. Blew up the one over there. Let's see. I just want to make sure this whole area is covered. Pretty much is. Honestly, just keep the candles on top of the crucifix. Ghost fit. Goodbye lights. Yep. I could just tell right away. There goes the lights. Blow out a candle. I'm just gonna relight these. Especially this one. I just want to know where the ghost is hunting from right away. Okay, you can actually kind of loop around this big old tent area too. It's actually kind of a nice loop. Like for the whole hunt. I'm just gonna keep this one off. Ah, it used the crucifix after it blew the candle. I heard it. I heard it. And what's our sanity at? We are very high. Which we are above yokai. Basically demon on Rio. I think it's on Rio. Just based on that. Plus we already did that test. Where it blew it out during that ghost vent. Now Unreals can only really hunt up to 60% sanity. But with their candle ability, when they blow 3 candles, the third candle blow, it'll force them to hunt. that doesn't matter what sanity you're at. It basically does the same thing as the demon ability, where they can hunt at 80% sanity. It really does not matter what sanity you're at. But I just want to double check. You can also kind of do the same thing with your lighter too. Hey, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start the timer when I light this candle. Oh, that was like right at 19 seconds. Oh, it blew up my lighter before, like literally I think 3 seconds. Yeah, I think it's just an Unreal, honestly. I think I'm good to go. Where's my camera? Just double check. Always gotta double check for Mimic. The ghost is over here now. Which that's like an L-shaped room. It's a pretty big room. Not my favorite room, honestly. Ghost vent. I can tell right away because I shut the light off. Okay, ghost vents are kind of like just instant, whereas ghost hunts are not really that instant. Like you'll just see lights blinking and then it'll have to wait for the grace period to pass and then it'll start walking. Whereas ghost events, you'll be able to hear them. They'll walk immediately. They shut lights off, or they even turn lights on to break them pretty much. And that's kind of how some of those work. I mean, the more you play, the more you get used to like how the game works, of course. Or that should be an Unreal. We had like three times where it blew it up before 20 seconds passed. Even with my lighter too, because the lighter's actually a good way to check for that too. So that should be an Unreal. Just double check everything's unique. Got it selected. Please be right. Unreal. Thank you. 44:33. Let's go. That's only game number 5. That's kind of crazy, honestly. A 30-minute game. And abilities used 2. So it only tried to hunt twice using candles. And 4 room changes, of course. They do tend to change a lot. Red tent was the bone location. Let's go. And we're going to be ending it here, but don't you worry. More will come out soon. And to be honest, the streak does actually kind of end a little bit sooner than I'd like. So it will be starting over soon once I get to like editing that video and all that sort of stuff. But of course, please let me know. What do you think of the challenge so far? If you have any other ideas on stuff I can improve or maybe a better difficulty, then please let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely appreciate it. And if you would like to copy this, feel free to as well. This is kind of like a specialty kind of custom, I guess. Okay, we're starting at a limited sanity. Basically just for the reason that Ghost will be a little bit more active compared to if you start at 100% sanity, of course. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, I would definitely appreciate a like and subscribe. You can subscribe right up here. And if you want to see the whole stream that I did this, you can click right over there as well. But anyways, happy ghost hunting. Bye bye.